Blog Talk Radio.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Happy holidays. I am wishing you Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Blessed Yule, and Happy Winter Solstice. It is the season of light, and welcome to all of you, my beautiful rainbow tribe of magical friends. Welcome. It's time for another episode of Magic Universe with Sharonah. And I am your host, Sharonah Rapseik, coming to you live from the Big Apple, New York City. And it is my honor and pleasure to be with you today. This is a live call-in radio show where we talk about co-creating miracles in every single area of our lives by using the help of the angels and our divine creator, the universe. Magic Universe is brought to you by the Psychic Talk Radio Network, the radio network with Spirit, and Psychic U, an online university for psychic studies. Please visit www.psychictalk.net to learn more about our past and upcoming radio shows, our hosts, as well as all the online courses offered from Psychic U. This show is also brought to you by the IAAP. That's the International Association of Angel Practitioners, the very first worldwide organization formed to educate, connect, and celebrate spiritual practitioners and entrepreneurs around the world. Please visit www.angelpractitioners.com to learn more. And finally, today's episode is also being sponsored by the ARE of New York City, a nonprofit organization formed by a core group of service-oriented volunteers inspired by the work of America's psychic Edgar Cayce. To learn more, go to www.edgarcaycenyc.org. That's Edgar Cayce with the Cayce spelled C-A-Y-C-E, followed by N-Y-C. Magic Universe with Sharonah is a live call-in radio show. Here we talk about the magical, abundant, and loving universe of angels, how to manifest, energy healing, tarot cards, aromatherapy, the cycles of the moon, the laws of attraction, and how to raise our personal energy, and much, much more. Magic Universe is on the air live, always on the second and fourth Sunday of each month. You can listen to our show on psychictalk.net/live on your internet browser, and you can also listen in on your phone too by simply calling in. The number to call is 714-816-4628. Once again, that's 714-816-4628. But remember, that's just to listen. If you would like a mini reading, ask a question, or share your knowledge about today's topic. In other words, if you want us to answer your call so that you are live on the air, you must press the number 1 on your phone keypad. This will flag us on the switchboard. Please remember we do take calls in the order that they are received, so don't hang up because you will lose your place in the queue. So don't be shy. Okay, now that you have all that information, it is time to start our show. Drum roll. Woohoo! Today's topic is light workers and the season of light. First of all, so what is the season of light? I think everyone knows that it is certainly a time for candles, lights, and decorations, and Christmas trees with their colorful lights. And what is a light worker? Well, some people say that it is a person who shines with an inner light and leads others like a way shower, using their inner light to guide others to find the truth that each and every one of us is a spiritual being having a physical experience. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's pause here for a moment, and like we do on every show, I always draw a tarot card. And that is so we can find out what the energy is for today and the coming days. The tarot deck that I am using is the forever popular Rider deck. For those of you who are into history, let me tell you a little bit about this deck. It is, first of all, the most popular deck in the English-speaking world. This is a deck that was originally printed in 1910 by the Rider Company in London, and the artist was Pamela Colman Smith, and she worked under the direction of the mystic A.E. Waite. So this deck is also known as the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Rider deck, and sometimes the Universal Rider deck. And drum roll, I am shuffling the cards, and let's see what card I pull for today. Okay, the card that I pulled today is the Three of Pentacles. And this is interesting. The image on the card depicts a worker who is hard at work, perhaps a stone worker, creating a magnificent cathedral while other people look on, admiring and inspired by his skill, artistry, and craftsmanship. You know, perhaps this card could also depict a light worker. After all, this is the image of someone who is working, but also is shining an example by helping others through their artistry and perhaps uplifting the consciousness of their community and helping the planet. And, you know, yes, our topic today is being a light worker, and, you know, a light worker can be an artist, someone who perhaps transforms stone into art. A light worker can also be someone who works with light or divine energy, perhaps an energy healer, perhaps a Reiki healer, or maybe a psychic, a clairvoyant, medium, or angel communicator. And I just need to let you know that when I shuffled my deck and pulled this card, the Three of Pentacles, there was also another card that fell out of the deck. And this is known to us tarot readers as being a jumper card. And I always find these cards offer something extra special. But I'm going to get back to this card in a few minutes. On every show, the next thing that I always do is I look and I find out what moon cycle we are in and what's coming to a sky by us tonight. And drum roll, tonight, Sunday, is what is known as a waning moon, which simply means that the moon in the sky appears to be shrinking in size or getting smaller. And this is in preparation for the new, or also what's known as the dark moon, which will occur later this week on Thursday, December 26th. Now, a waning moon is, for us, a good time to let go, to release, to forgive, to clean house, and yes, to even start a diet. But instead of talking more about the moon, I want to talk to you about the sun today. Last night was also the winter solstice, also known as the longest night of the year. But starting today, the sun will start to spend a few more minutes each day above the horizon. And there will be a change, a rebirth, as we start to experience more daylight time. Okay, let's get back to the cards again. And I just want to let you know that the card that fell or jumped out of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a really interesting card for today. And this card is all about cycles of change. In fact, some people call it the sun wheel of the year. And it's about how we rotate to new beginnings and rebirth and a new year. So this is an opportunity to be receptive to change. Now, different cultures throughout time have celebrated the season of light in many different ways. For the ancient peoples, winter was not just a dark time, but it was also cold, and they faced the threats of hunger and danger. The sun represented not only light, but warmth, and also food and plant growth and survival. So at this time of year, people look to the return, as they called it, of the sun as a symbol of hope, that the plants would grow again and they would have a source of food, and that life would return and there would be regeneration to the landscape and the earth. And their people, their family and tribes would prosper and thrive again. This rebirth of the sun is what is celebrated at the winter solstice. And it is a time of hope and new beginnings. Another name for the winter solstice is Yule. It is a season for feasting, drinking, and gift-giving, and gathering together to know that we can fend off the fears of darkness. So today, Yule is still celebrated as one of the festivals of light in the season of light. And there are even large gatherings at places like Stonehenge in Britain and Newgrange in Ireland. So this is the time of the season of light and other festivals of light. Tonight is Hanukkah, and it starts tonight, and people will light candles for 8 nights. And coming up in just a few days, on Wednesday, it is Christmas. And prior to Christmas, there were even 4 weeks of Advent, during which a candle was lit each Sunday. And at Christmas time, Many gather and they decorate their homes with bright candles, lights, as well as angels and stars. And many attend candlelit services on Christmas Eve. And later this week on Thursday is another festival of light. On Thursday, there is the festival and the holiday of Kwanzaa, which will be celebrated, and candles will be lit for 7 days. All of these light-filled festivals celebrate the miracle of rebirth and renewed hope. And I don't know about you, but right now I could use a little extra hope and light. This whole world is going through a lot of chaos, and there has been a lot of fear and uncertainty. Kind of like the tarot card, the Wheel of Fortune that I just talked about a few minutes ago. You see, everything seems turned upside down. Yet, we need to know that nothing can stay the same and that change is actually good. The key is knowing that you have the power to change with the change, and also knowing where you can turn for help and support. Interestingly, the archangel for the winter solstice is the archangel Gabriel, who many of you know is also the angel that took the news to Mary that she would give birth to the Son of God, the baby Jesus. So something that you may want to do is work in the coming days with the Archangel Gabriel. You want to light an orange candle if you have one, or if you don't have an orange candle, a white candle will work too. And you're going to light this candle to bring abundance, creativity, and prosperity into your life, as well as hope and good news to you and the entire world. And also, let it be a reminder to you that just as we seek the sun and the light outside, we must recognize that each of us shine a light from within. Remember, you can talk and listen to the angels and co-create and manifest with them, as well as your divine creator, the universe. As you are also like the angels, you are light-filled and high vibrational, and you too are very special. I invite each of you to be open to the angel experience and ask them to be your guides, as well as your best friends and best buddies. Be open. You can even be scientific. Just start to listen and then look for the signs and the miracles that will start to unfold. Okay, everyone. So what we want to do is, I see that we have callers, so I am just going to go onto the switchboard and take some calls. And if you haven't called in, I'm reminding you that you can call in for a mini reading, or if you'd like to contribute some more information to the topic that we are talking about today. So the first call that I am going to take is caller 480. Hello, caller 480, area code. What is your name? I hear a lot of noise in the background. And where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Keisha, and I'm calling from Arizona.
Hey, Keisha from Arizona. How are
Mhm.
you today, Keisha?
I'm doing fine. And yourself? Happy holidays,
I'm
by the way.
doing fine. Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
thank you. I am looking to the light for hope and rebirth. What about you?
Yes. Oh gosh, now you're making me rephrase my question. Yes, I'm looking for a new beginning for 2020, which is a new decade, the next decade that's up for renewal, and yeah, a nice start, nice reset for the next 10 years. Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, you can think of this time as a reboot, a reset. So all is well. You're in the right place at the right time and moment. So how can I help
Yeah.
you today?
Well, I wanted to ask about these two individuals, but I didn't want to. Now that you said all that, gosh, I don't want to seem like I'm too negative. But I was kind of wondering, what do you feel about a lady named Shawanda and a gentleman named Reggie? How do they feel about me? Hopefully, it's a reset situation.
Okay, okay. Okay, so the first one is Shananda. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm going to stick with the Rider Waite deck.
Mhm.
Well, what do you think about Shananda? What are you feeling? What are you picking up?
I don't know. I actually think she's kind of protective, but like jealous at the same time. But she's not stupid about it, the jealousy, but I don't know. It's kind of duality with her. Like I don't know which way she'll go at any time.
Okay, and this is someone that you have to work with that
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
okay, well, what I'm getting is I'm getting like the Archangel Michael, which is a protective angel. I think
Mhm.
that it's important with her. I mean, what I'm picking up is you do need to be careful with her, and really, protect yourself.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
you
saying.
can
Like I
do
don't
that.
know which way she is. I don't know. So that's something I want to deal with. Um.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
challenge you can deal with, and it's important that you communicate with her and set boundaries. But
Mhm.
you need to treat the situation carefully and kind of put I call it put the royal blue bubble of Archangel Michael around you when you deal with her.
Okay.
And the other name again of the other person,
What's Reggie?
Reggie.
Mhm.
Okay, well I'm picking up. I mean um he's kind of he has kind I don't know whether he is physically young, but he kind of has an immature attitude, but
Uh-huh.
he can be someone that can be fun to be with. Um I am getting that I mean, is this like a possible love interest that this is someone that you want to, he's very practical. He doesn't make a lot of moves. Um, but I'm seeing Archangel Michael coming in that you need to, protect yourself. You are really loved. I mean, I see other people coming into your life in 2020
Mhm.
that will make you much more happier and reward you and
Mhm.
really honor who you are, Keisha.
Mhm. Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I do see uh, good people coming into your life, and also seeing you being You're going to be busy and prosperous at work, but
Mm-hmm.
you have the ability to bring, I also see you going to, social occasions and meeting
Mm-hmm.
people and bringing new helpful people into your life.
All right. Yeah, I would prefer that. I would prefer that. Yeah, this is a bit
Yeah, I'm
more.
getting the card opportunity. Yeah, I'm getting that. 2020, a lot of good opportunities will open up for you.
Yep. Okay. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. So
Don't say hope.
Mhm.
Say it. Say when you say hope, that is kind of not. It doesn't work with the law of attraction.
Yeah.
You got to say that you are going to have
I claim
opportunities
it.
and
Yes.
new
Yes.
people that are coming into your life. And
I claim
this
it.
is going to be a time of new beginnings.
Okay. All right. Indeed it will. And I claim it.
Thank you. Claim it, and Happy New Year. It's going to be
Happy
a new
Christmas.
year.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
All right.
All a season of light. Okay, I'm going to put you back in the queue so you can keep listening,
all right.
okay?
Thank you. God bless.
Okay, I am going to caller 8, area code 803. What is your name and how can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? This is Chris. I'm calling from Orangeburg, South Carolina. And I was wondering when in my manifestation.
Chris.
How you doing?
Okay, you're working on manifesting. Well, this is as I said earlier. This is yes.
Some spells too, and when are they coming to fruition?
Okay, so I didn't catch the first part. What do you want to have come to? What do you want to bring into your life?
Well, all this year I've been working and doing magic and ordering spells to get my big money, and I know it's coming, but when? I mean, is it coming before 2020? I mean, or is it coming soon after 2020? I mean, what do you see?
Well,
do you see me with money?
Well, yeah. Well, 2020 is coming really quick. So,
right.
Okay. What I'm picking up on is, okay, this is perfect timing that you're in, and you also need to take action. As far as, in addition, I know that you're doing spells and maybe you're talking with the angels. But I'm also getting a message. The archangel that's coming through is Raphael. And, okay, he's also saying that you need to, as you get an idea, there's things that you have to physically do, too. You have to get out and, start working on these ideas that you're having.
Okay, so you don't see no money soon?
Well, let me just see. You're looking for the money part? Let me see. See if we have. I'm seeing that the money will be coming in 2020. There's definitely opportunities that are coming up. There's things. If you want to bring something in, I'm getting a message also that there are things that you have to release. There's people that you have to forgive. You got to clean house, and there's changes that you have to make. And once you do these, you're definitely going to have. You're going to manifest money as well as love. I'm getting money and love, but it's also saying that you need to take action.
Okay, I'm not sure what to do.
Well, what you need to do.
I've been doing magic
when you do the magic, do you get ideas? Does it tell you what? Because you do the magic, and then you get ideas of what you have to do. Maybe, if it's for money, you might get a message that you have to go out and talk to people. that you have to go to places. There's always ideas that come with the magic. We co-create and we manifest with our divine creator. So co-create means that
2010.
Yeah, it means that you just. And what I'm getting is you have to take, in addition to doing the spells or lighting the candles, you need to listen really carefully about what actions you have to take, and you will get ideas and signs that you have to do. What I'm getting is I see you doing something where you're writing letters to people and that you're talking to people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep doing that. And you have to do, when you do the spells, you also have to meditate and get quiet and listen.
Right.
Some people journal, and they're giving you ideas. They're saying, these are the steps that you have to take. And once you do that, you're going to be successful. I know that.
So 2020 going to be a good year then?
It's going to be, here's what I'm getting for everyone. It's going to be a good year. And it's interesting what the angels are saying is, if you look at 2020, it is, have you ever gone for like an eye test? It means that we are going to see clearly what we have to do and what actions we have to take. If there's something that we're not happy with, we have the power to make those changes. And getting, because this is going to be the time in 2020 to act on our plans, and the universe will co-create with us and you.
Okay. So it's going to be good then. So I'm getting my money.
It's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be good. But listen, you're going to get more ideas of how you can continue to manifest and things that you have to do.
Okay.
Well, I
thanks.
thank you, Chris. Yeah, I'm going to put you back in the queue so you can listen because there'll be more things that'll be coming through as I talk to other people that will probably help you. So I'm just going to put you back in the queue.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Let me put you back in the queue. Okay, before I take another call, I see that we are at what's known as the bottom of the hour. So I'm going to get back to the calls, but I want to let you know what else is going on here on the Psychic Talk Radio Network. And tomorrow, Monday, December 23rd, we actually have 2 radio shows that are going to be on. So at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, you can tune in and listen to The Wisdom of the Soul with host Janice Fuchs. And that will be followed at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern with Compassionate Light Healing and Guidance Show with host Catherine Hahn. And she'll be continuing with her series, The Heart of Service. So I definitely invite you to tune into those shows. And I know Catherine will also be taking calls. But wait, that's not all. Next weekend, next Saturday, December 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be another episode of Psychic Saturday with the hosts Mary Brown and Dax Carlisle. And they'll be doing open lines and mini readings. So this is when to get in your calls if you want to find out more about what's going to be happening in 2020. And if you like this show and the other shows, I invite you to bookmark on your computer www.psychictalk.net, and then you'll be able to go onto that site and see what's coming up, not just for the holidays, but for the new year of 2020. And while you're on that site, I want you to check out our online courses that we offer at Psychic U. You might even, if you're interested in energy healing and Reiki, you might even want to check out my Certified Angel Reiki online course. So plenty of shows coming up, and also a lot of good things. So, okay, we have time to take one or two more calls. So let's see who has been waiting. Okay, I am going to go to area code 215. Hi, area code 215. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hi.
My name is. Hi, how you doing? My name is Susan, and I'm from Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh wow, Philly. And what is your name? I didn't catch your first name.
My name is Susan.
Hi, Susan. How you doing? How are you
good.
doing?
Oh, good. Thank you for taking my call.
Oh, my pleasure.
In 2020, I waited for after the holidays. I got to get this test done, these CAT scan done, and because I have a lump that's on my right side, I was wondering if you see good things coming out of that. I mean, I know there's a lump there and it shouldn't be there, so that ain't a good thing, but it's not nothing bad. I'm praying and hoping for.
Okay. Well, I can't give out, you got to work with your doctors on this. I'm not able to, give out health information on the air, but I can let you know, what is going to be, in general coming up for you in 2020.
Right. Then let's do that, because I understand you're not a doctor and you can't give that, but I was just wondering if good things are going to come out for 2020 for me. We'll put it that way then.
Okay.
I don't feel like I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay. Well, I see. Well, it's interesting. This is the card that came up, okay, is actually the sun card, which is interesting because we've been talking about the winter solstice. And the sun card is about renewed health and energy and vigor. So from the card's aspect, it looks like you're going to come out all right with, what you're going on medically with. Okay? So that looks good. But, keep working with your doctors. And also I'm getting the Ace of Wands. So that kind of is an indication of, things that are going to be happening in the spring, new passions, new fun ideas. I mean, what I see you doing is there's going to be probably something in the spring that's your passion that you always wanted to do, and you're going to find that you're going to want to take action on that and be fearless. And, maybe there's a dream that you wanted to go after.
Oh, yes. So with my dream, because it's financially more money, a better job than I got, so I guess that would be my passion. I would get it then, right?
Well, we always, the thing is, we always do get more rewards from doing something that we love. So I always tell people, do what you love. I mean, you might have to do it as a part-time thing or a hobby, but eventually when it takes off, if that is, the whole thing that we come to Earth to do is there's a mission that we come here to do. And when we figure out what that mission is and start doing it, the universe provides for us and allows us the abundance and the resources to be able to do it. So I'm getting that there's something that you always wanted to do, and you're going to, once you start to feel better and you get over all of your health concerns, to go for that dream and embrace that life purpose. And even if you have to do it part-time, to start it, because it'll eventually be very abundant.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. I just feel that, we've gone through like a dark time in 2019, and 2020, the wheel is turning, and, good things are happening. And, the thing is, to make it happen, we have the power to take action. We have the power to co-create and do these things.
Wow, great. Well, that's what I've been truly trying to do. I mean, I was supposed to get married. My boyfriend wanted to marry me last year, and it didn't go through. And I told him in 2020, if it didn't happen, we're not going to get engaged. And I had made up my mind, I'm not going to get engaged. I just want to go ahead and follow my dreams. So.
Yep. Well, if you follow your dreams, as I said, the universe opens up for you, and what you need, because you're on the right path, because, as I was saying earlier to someone today, you meditate, you light candles, you do spell work, whatever you do, and then listen for the signs. It will tell you what you need to do. Listen for those signs and start to do it. And once you're on that path, everything opens up, because that's why you came here to this world, is to embrace your true purpose.
Now, when I do meditate at nighttime, and I do it, like you said earlier, I heard you with the other person, quiet, and I meditate. But when I meditate, I hear voices, but it sounds like a TV playing in another room, kind of. Like it's like, like I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear them. And I try to focus on what I'm hearing, but it's like they're talking so fast, maybe I would say it like that, because I know they're there and I know they're trying to talk to me, someone had told me, like, tell them to slow down and talk, and I've tried that, but I just still can't make out what Spirit's trying to tell me. I mean, do you have any suggestions of what I could do?
Okay, the suggestion that I'm going to give you is, have you tried automatic writing? Because I see you with a book and you're writing in a book. And because you do, the card that I'm getting for you is the High Priestess, and it's about trusting your intuition and, getting information that way. So, I mean, you might want to start, before you go to bed, just write in a journal whatever you want to know the answer is. And when you wake up in the morning, or if you have a dream, just write it down. And, it'll start to come to you. What I'm getting is it'll be like one word. It'll be a word. One of the words that I'm getting is the word passion. I'm also getting the word feelings. So one of the things that the way that you communicate with Spirit is also through feelings. So, you could just write down, how do you feel? But in the book, write down your question and start working that way, because I see you with a book.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm going to start writing down, because I try so hard. I'm laying there and I'm meditating. I'm like, oh, just please slow down so I can understand. But I can hear them. I mean, even one night I actually thought I left my TV on because I could hear the voice, and I'm like, I had to leave the TV on, and I go downstairs and the house is black, and I'm like, Spirit's trying to talk to me, but what are you trying to say to me? I just can't get it. These guys are moving too fast for me.
you'll be able. You just keep working at it, but just say, "I want one word." Instead
Okay.
of like, after a while, I mean, there are people they can write a book, but and channel a book. But in the beginning, it might be just one word, and then what you have to say is, what does that word mean to me? It's funny. I'm just kind of like, I have a pen and I'm kind of doodling, and it's funny. The word that I came up with for you is abundance. So that's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Because I do automatic writing, and just kind of, I mean, you might even like, I actually write with when I'm regularly writing, I write with my right hand, but with my left hand, I wrote abundance. So sometimes you have to hold the pen or the pencil in your non-dominant hand.
Okay. Oh,
and
thank
go
you.
for it. You've got the
really
power.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Oh, you're so welcome.
You have a beautiful Christmas.
Thank you so much. You too, and Happy New Year.
You too. Thank you for taking my call again. I learned so much from you. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure and my honor. Thank you. You are
Thank
also a light to me, by the way. We are lights to each other. Okay, I'm going to put you back in the queue, and let's see. I am going to take another call. Okay, caller, area code 201. Are you there? What is your name, and where are you calling from? Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Jackie.
Hi. Hey,
and I'm
Jackie.
calling from
How
New Jersey.
are you?
Hi.
Hey, Jackie
I'm
from New Jersey. You're nearby.
Yes. Am I really?
So,
yes.
Yeah. What can I do for you today? Do you want to talk about the new year that's coming up and the winter solstice, or do you have a question you want me to? What I do is, yes.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say what I do is, I ask the angels and the Akashic records, and it's funny. Like already, I said that, and when I was, when I was waiting for you to respond, I had the Archangel Metatron come to me, and the message that he's giving is, to focus on your chakras. You know what they are? That's the energy centers within your body. Yeah. I don't know whether you were on when I was on 2 weeks ago, and I talked about one way that you open your chakras is you sing the scale. The do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And to do that and clear your chakras. But what is your question today?
Oh, it's funny that you would even bring up chakras, because I've been feeling like they're not spinning properly, and I was feeling it for about maybe, I want to say, a good month or so. And I tried meditation and tried grounding myself, but I live in an inner city area, and I usually like to ground out in nature, and it's been quite difficult because, I just haven't been able to find the ideal location and or the time to really, really go out and ground out in nature. But I've been feeling like my like in my stomach area between my chest and my abdomen, like something wasn't actually clear. And I am working on manifesting and moving forward in the future, and I know how I feel internally has a lot to do with whether these things come to fruition. So whatever suggestions you could offer, I would appreciate it.
Okay. Well, if you can, I know it's hard. I'm in the middle of the big city, too. So if you have like a crystal, or if you have a plant, you can put that by you. That can bring in the nature. So particularly if you're in the city or, it's cold outside, you can bring nature indoors. So if you have like a plant or crystal, put that by your bedside when you sleep. And also you might want to have it nearby when you do your meditation or your chakra clearing. And a good crystal, if you're into working with crystals, just any quartz crystal is going to help you with your manifestation. And because you are, you are definitely a co-creator with the universe. And what I see coming in for you, like I was saying, and this is really in a way, it's kind of for everybody today. I am seeing that there is hope and love and cooperation that's coming in 2020, which is something that we all need. And also, support from, I don't know whether you work with angels or guides or ancestors, but certainly something to look into because there's a lot of support that's coming in that way. And it's interesting. I'm getting for you, as I got earlier, once again, abundance and friendship and healing that's coming your way, and celebration. So all good stuff. And that you are, Jackie, you're a light worker. I'm getting the what's known as the Hermit card, and that is someone who is shining their light and helping others. It's almost like your abundance and your success comes through the help that you share with others.
Well, pretty much I have to agree with all the above. And it's funny when you brought up Metatron because Metatron has been on my mind for like the last month. It would just pop in and out like a download. And I never really could understand why because I really was going through, so many different changes at work and in my personal life. Like it just seemed like it was a lot of peaks. And in between calling on Archangel Michael and Gabriel, I found myself calling on Metatron, and you brought him up.